The 5-star Diamond, Inn at Little Washington in Virginia, is open for dinner only 5 nights a week. Here, the guest's experience begins before they even step out of their cars.
The valets are, of course, the first impression of the inn, so we always want them to be at attention and smiling at everybody as they come. We've dressed them in seersuckers for the summertime, and in the wintertime we have tweeds, so we're trying to create a sense of place. They're a wonderful, wonderful addition.
Patrick O'Connell, as well as all of the dining room managers, are very attentive, and they're always constantly pushing us to do our best. You don't really realize until you're in this kind of environment how going just the small extra mile really makes the largest difference in somebody's stay. Just getting the door every time, or just being there for somebody, being friendly conversation when you're getting them out of the car, it really is what makes the experience special for our guests.
Service can really differentiate a place. You have to get inside the guest's head. You have to intuit what they're looking for, and you have to imagine their expectations. And then you have to adapt to the signals that they're giving you.
Great service is about attention to detail that you give to the guest in terms of what they want and when they want it. For example, somebody is looking up. They're looking up for a reason. Maybe they want the bill, maybe they want more wine. So it's understanding what they want and just being there at the right time for them, just at that very moment.
So we call all of our guests behind the scenes humans. I just always say, how many humans are on that table, or how many humans are we serving tonight? One day a boy in the kitchen said, Chef, I mean, if they're humans, what are we? And I said, you idiot, we're superhumans.
There is an amazing ballet that goes on in a dining room every night, and the restaurant dining room really needs to be set up so that that can happen smoothly and fluidly without the diners even noticing. The best service is the service that you don't even realize is there.
Patrick is very keen on how we move in and around the dining room. So we always try and go in the same direction and keep the flow of the dining room so there are no hiccups.
Chef says that service done properly is a ballet. When you move through the dining room, you're not bumping into each other. It's very smooth. He brought in a professional ballet teacher, very, very talented dancer, and he worked with a lot of the staff members on being graceful. Chef likes to say that when you're watching a ballet, nothing seems out of place until someone does something wrong, and then you really notice it.
The Inn at Little Washington has become a firm favourite with American movers and shakers who travel from the capital to eat here.
We get a lot of politicians because we're in proximity to Washington, D.C., and we get our share of the glamour quotient.
Over the years, we've had a lot of actors and actresses, Jack Nicholson, Ryan Reynolds, Warren Beatty. Normally we wouldn't serve lunch, but we actually opened up for Barbra Streisand. She came and had lunch one afternoon.
It's always a buzz. The room always loves it. There's just that little frisson that happens when somebody who's recognized by everyone walks through.
We certainly have had a lot of celebrities. The ballet is particularly perfect on those nights.
Patrick's exuberant and lavish take on grand British country house design extends even to the kitchen.
After transforming the building into an English country house, it seemed only right that this should look like the original kitchen. I called Joyce, our designer, and I said, Joyce, have you ever done a kitchen before? And she said, no, but I'd love to have a go at it.
I'd always been very inspired by certain kitchens I'd seen in country houses where they'd used tile work to a great extent.
She channeled the dairy room at Windsor Castle, which was where the cheese was made, all in blue and white tiles.
If you see the drawing of the kitchen and the completed result, the interpretation is remarkable.
The kitchen might be inspired by 19th century British royals, but the food that comes out of it is pioneering American cuisine. Tasting menus start at $178 a head. For a small premium, there's a chef's table. Here, the self-taught king of modern American cookery calls on an even higher power to welcome his guests.
Robert Mondavi, the famous California winemaker, once referred to me as the Pope of American cuisine. So we decided to have a little fun with that and have a formal arrival ceremony for each guest with an acolyte, a little incense. We take our work very seriously, but not ourselves. Welcome, so nice to have you here. We started it tongue-in-cheek and not knowing how the guests might respond, and they find it so moving. There's nothing better than having the entire crew stop what they're doing and welcome them, greet them into our space. Just costs us a couple of minutes and a little coordination, and we can give them an experience that they can't get anywhere else.
Whether chef's table or main dining room, meals end with another unique experience. Guests are offered their final course from the restaurant's very own cow.
So this is Farah, the cheese cart. She's modeled after a Blue Ribbon Award-winning cow from Iowa State Fair.
Part of what Patrick does is inject humor into the service.
Every night, a cheese cart is an option for dessert. It has anywhere from 14 to 25 cheeses on it from all over the world.
The guest reaction is they all love it. It's over the top, it's whimsical, and they all laugh.
It's all about the show and the theater. All the heads turn in the restaurant. Everyone asking a question, did that just move? Is that a cow? What's on the cow?
Every time the cow moves or moves, it's laughter.
We like to have fun here. We have fine dining with a little bit of soul.
We serve Mediterranean cuisine. It's a simple presentation with fantastic complex flavors behind it. We can do upwards of about 300 covers a day, but we cap ourselves at 200 to ensure guest satisfaction, guest happiness.
Diners have the choice between ordering a la carte or putting their faith in Chef Gonzalo's 7-course tasting menu.
Chef Gonzalo is a great chef who's very creative. When he came in, he just created a wonder. He just added the color to the food. He added the flavor to the food. The whole thing became altogether a different experience.
Okay, so pick up 6 set, table 39, 2 cakes set.
The food is important. The service is important. The ambience is important. It's a combination of all of these issues that make the experience for the guests the best possible ever. The people that come here for celebrate this hike, we have to make sure that everything is smooth, everything is perfect for that occasion. You cannot fail. We are in one place that cannot fail to them, cannot fail to our guests.
Bangkok's tropical climate means glorious sunshine can quickly turn to torrential rain. The restaurant has developed a highly tuned response to the unpredictable weather.
All right, guys, so what we're gonna do today is we're gonna practice the rain procedure, right? Nothing impacts our guest experience more than when it rains. So this has to be perfect for our guests. Are you guys ready?
Yeah.
You ready? All right, come on, bring it in, bring it in, bring it in.
Come on.
Bring it in. Who's going out? No, are you taking us out?
Yes. Okay. Yes. 1, 2, 3, 0!
One of the benefits to be in the world's highest alfresco restaurant is we get a 270-degree view of the city. We get to see the rain coming at us. So it's never really a surprise. It's gonna rain in 5 minutes. Come on, umbrellas, 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 umbrellas.
We have 28 tables. Each table, one staff is assigned. And they take the guests to a restaurant which is already set up, which is the top of the dome. They are escorted in an elegant manner. They do not get wet. Champagne is served as a part of the rain check procedure. And then what food that has not been served will automatically start being served to the guests there.
Once the guests are upstairs, we need to get in an area where we're ready to reset. Because once it stops raining, it's imperative that we turn it over as quick as possible. That process, we try to get it down in under 15 minutes. We do this probably 3 times a week. Practice, practice, practice makes perfect.
In all of the places I've been in the world, there is nowhere as polished as this restaurant for dealing with the situation of rain. I've been here some evenings where I've had one course here, another course inside, and back outside for another course, and back inside for dessert, all within the same evening, without getting wet. It just adds to the thrill, I guess.
That was awesome. That was awesome. Very, very fast.
Sirocco in Bangkok already holds one record, that of the world's highest alfresco restaurant. Now it's after another. The team have developed what they think might be the world's most expensive dessert.
We came up with the Sirocco dessert, which we would be selling at $50,000 US. This is for people who would like to propose, because I've seen tears in guys' eyes and the woman's eyes. So why not make that thing a little bit more emotional? That will be the most defining moment of your life.
The extravagant dessert justifies its sky-high price tag with a romantic secret. Concealed inside its sugary case is a diamond ring. This most lavish of puds was created by the restaurant's executive pastry chef, Alex Hekimov. For the $50,000, the happy couple not only get to keep the ring, but they also get to sample some of the world's rarest and most expensive ingredients.
We have Himalayan honeycomb and honey, basically, from a wild bees. Only used from the really, really unique flowers that are growing only in the Himalayas. Okay, and this is the caviar from 90 years old albino sturgeons. Are very difficult to find in general.
Extreme scarcity comes with an extreme price. Even the tin the caviar comes in is pressed out of 24-karat gold.
We are actually using the whole tin. This 30 grams of caviar, it will cost you around $1,000. And basically this is the diamond. It's a 2-carat diamond, which makes it one of the most expensive desserts. It will be enclosed in a sugar sphere, which at the same time little bit gives you the surprise and hint, so you have to dig into the dessert to find it. And of course, a lot of gold. You have a beautiful view outside, you have a beautiful food, you get a 2-carat diamond ring, you get a proposed, what more you can ask for it?
$50,000 proposal, and the lady still says no, nothing wrong with our dessert, nothing wrong with our place. There's something wrong with the guy.
Le mélange se fera par la bouche. La bouche va broyer, libérer les saveurs, libérer l'énergie, libérer les émotions et les sensations. Et ensuite, ça va nourrir l'esprit, le cerveau. Tout ce que nous faisons, c'est vraiment dans une démarche de donner et de partager des émotions, des envies. Et pour moi, la cuisine, c'est le reflet de l'âme.
Ça veut dire que ce que l'on fait, ça touche les gens.
It is restaurant manager Cédric's job to make sure front-of-house service lives up to the chef's high ideals.
On insiste. The service is really, really delicate. And if you want to have the perfect service, it's necessary to arrive at the table in the same time. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Allez, on recommence.
All the various roles are very important and they work as a team. It's a bit like a football team, for example. You've got your defenders, you've got your midfield, you've got your attack, you've got the lone striker, and everybody has to play in position, making sure that the whole experience for every single guest is second to none.
Non, là, ça va pas, c'est complètement désordonné. On recommence. Derrière, on recommence.
It's really important when you arrive in the large table to go all around the table. If you want to arrive to the perfection, make a lot of training. S'il vous plaît, le premier, celui qui est là, il va là, d'accord? Il va servir 7 et 8. Celui qui suit, il va aller là, ici et ici, d'accord? Celui qui suit, il va aller ici et ici. Et celui qui est en queue de wagon, il prend le 1 et le 2. C'est logique. It's really important to have the respect for the guest. And when you arrive for the perfection, it's working all the day. It's like a ballet. I try, and if not correct, I retry. Allez, on la refait une fois. And if not correct, I retry. One more time, on y va. Each day, each day, each day, each day. Ok. Merci, messieurs. Allez, on se met en place. Bon service.
Each year, for 2 hot summer weeks, the French city of Cannes plays host to the cream of Hollywood, in town for the world-famous film festival. And for 30 years, many have come to dine here, at the 2 Michelin star restaurant named for the festival's top prize.
Pour nous, le Festival de Cannes, c'est un grand moment. Et nous avons la chance de recevoir le président du jury et le jury dans notre restaurant à la Palme d'Or.
Each year, the restaurant pulls out all the stops in preparation for a grand jury dinner. In recent years, Christian has dedicated the evening to the jury's president, cooking for some of the biggest names in the movie business.
Steven Spielberg, Nanni Moretti, Robert De Niro, Jean Campion, les frères Cohen.
Christian goes further, crafting dishes and plates that honor his illustrious guests.
Alors l'idée, elle est vraiment venue parce qu'on adorait Tim Burton. Et quand on a su que c'était Tim Burton le président du jury, on s'est dit c'est pas possible, il faut qu'on fasse des assiettes pour lui.
Nous avions fait l'arbre, un arbre en céramique qui représentait un petit peu Big Fish, Alice au pays des merveilles. Et nous avions fait également, Cathy avait réalisé le chapeau haute forme avec le dessert au chocolat dessus.
As night falls, the city and the restaurant take on an entirely new life.
When you sit down and eat and you overlook the city of Bangkok, from the explosion of colors at sunset to the birth of the neon lights, it is absolutely stunning.
Even today, after 12 years, we do not have a training department in our organization. You know why? Because we have these customers every day telling us what we should be doing right to make the experience better.
Recently, we've had a couple spend $30,000 for dinner. They bought Dom Perignon for everybody, for the staff, for themselves. It was quite amazing. We get many celebrities that come and dine with us, whether it be from the US movie stars or European soccer players or Thai musicians. People from all walks of life come and join us for dinner.
There's also a welcome for more modest budgets.
Come here, have an experience. It'll cost you $120 per person.
But if you have deeper pockets,
for people who just want to splurge, there's no limit.